right, bet.
Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
Yeah, I thought he had that shit.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Cardinals nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
See, he still got some good yardage back, bro.
As they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football. Because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Flushed out right.
And
his throw is going to be incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. We've become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good that every team in his division every year is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far, hasn't been too successful.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson firing quickly here, and that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's
Put
third
it in the
down.
drawer upstairs.
How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I was talking to my girlfriend. My
The
bad.
fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings for some reason it builds up. For this guy,
Okay.
day game, and he is off
Yeah.
and running. You're
Just put in
exactly right.
I still got money in the car.
Conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200+ right now. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
It's only 12:32.
Justin Tucker,
Here's Tucker now out
Yeah, you
to
can
kick
do
this one away.
I just leave upstairs. If I need it,
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I won't need nothing after that.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit.
And I played that bit. Yes, and I was hot as fuck about it.
How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
They'll come up now second and 4 from the 31.
Man, don't say that. Go upstairs. You fucking with me.
Play fake.
It's already 20 numbers. Oh, you did?
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds right at
Those numbers you
midfield.
played.
The last drive, remember, a similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down,
You played
take
all
off
states.
and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Triple three to
This
catch 3
offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
All states.
On the handoff, it's Mack.
Man.
And he's going to be
All
stopped
right, then,
up at about
focus.
the 47-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
You could have got one.
Now Murray off play action. Sliding out of the pocket. Making the catch is Sternberger. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there.
I had it. I'll probably load some of your card.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Look at that crab shit.
Murray now to throw. Flush to his right. Finding room inside the 40. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39. And obviously that's well short of the first. A solid run of 11 there as he
on your side of the field.
But he's still short of the marker at its 4.
You hear me? Yeah.
And Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Murray sets to throw on 4th, eluding the pressure right.
Good shit.
Murray fighting, lost the football. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
I got 60 to.
Throwing now is Murray. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Malik Harrison on the tackle. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2nd and 7. To throw is Murray. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Shepard. And the Cardinals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. 10-0 our score.
Here we go.
They'll run it with Mack. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hey, check back, 6.
Looking to run with Mack. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. To throw, it's Murray. And this is Ertz with it right side. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see how much they want to push things, leading already here 10-3. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And that would be off target and incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
This motherfucker overdoing.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. All right, open.
You must have clicked run defense, man.
And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are able to show off their
You were doing your audible. You clicked you must have clicked run, read run.
But
instead of repass.
The left upright, and the lead is now 17-3. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. He's going to look deep for more, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. An unfortunate sequence there.
Yeah, it's my little speed corner. That motherfucking 96 speed.
Interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
That fucking speed versus when I know out in the home team, they got damn fast.
But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy
They did run read again.
Running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And not much running room.
shit.
Down to the 32. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job. Tucker's kick is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care
he got them, had that shit covered.
Be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
So want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Phoenix, Arizona is the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of big
passes, I couldn't get to him.
Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
From the gun, Murray. Flushed out right.
Oh.
And he's got Quinn here. That's complete.
How about just going for your tight end?
Well upfield across the 45.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it 4th down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. There'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Keep away. So the 4th quarters be crazy for him.
The game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
They won't let you get through there. I see that you was trying to do, Brian.
Comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He's going to look deep for more. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the
God
28.
damn.
Yet
That's the
another
motherfucking
interception, and I just had to double-check my math.
What
But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
I got $8 on there.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Looking middle, and that's complete. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Nothing fancy on first
I don't
down.
rate that damn Madden being a damn hoe.
Hit that slant.
No matter
if
if you got them tripping.
Extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that.
Oh, I thought you had that.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
I thought you was right there.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Jackson from the shotgun. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front.
One time I threw that down 4 picks in the football
before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the pick six we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a two-possession game as they control their destiny in this fourth quarter. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Get that.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Well,
normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
How much time? All right, so don't do Oregon, don't do Idaho, because they run later.
Again, Jackson.
I can catch those if I need to.
Going to throw right side here, complete.
OR.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 36.
Is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line
what
is
an
getting
8
some
already
smiles
came.
on its faces. And I know it sounds
Today
crazy,
with a 40.
but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they like some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will swell the lead to 16. So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
Oh, no, he ran.
Their next drive at the line, the Cardinal offense. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
No, 4-4-4-8, yeah.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Meanwhile, Murray's throw pulled in by Hopkins. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray.
I think it's him.
He does have the 1st down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
1st down, Murray. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
You got that.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by
that's that madness right there. He took that shit right out of his hand.
Are going to take over here at their own 22-yard
line.
Yeah,
good game, fam.
Gosh, you add up last week and this week now.
They got them hold you on a couple of them picks, man.
In this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level
and no
so
fumble.
high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them.
Yeah, good game, fam.
They believe in him. That's being tested right here. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards.
All right, so stay on.
A road win in the national.
Yeah, it's good. I can catch these, making it work. That's why I always look at it. Yeah. This is what I got running right now. This is what I got running. 333 to 8, 911, 444 to 2. What's your stuff not showing?
999 with a 0, no?
What's your
Because
stuff not showing?
9090 fell.
Oh, it's today. I didn't do 999 with a 0 for some reason. Oh, 9,000. Shit.
9,000. 9,000 would be 9090.
No, 9,000 already fell, so 9090 needed to fall. 999 with a 0.
9090 fell yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 999 with a 0. But, just to be your numbers, okay, so 885, 884. That's what I'm running in Texas. That's what.
Or would it be 999 with a 5?
I think 999 with a 5 come out. I gotta watch the board and see how the board do. That's what
888 with either a 5,
this is
a 4, or a 7. It's gonna do some dumb shit. But it's definitely a 888.
Oh my god. You didn't play the dub?
Yeah, I said it! When I saw the other one, I ran it.
No, you want to run it. Ohio's the first draw. First draw today. 12-19. And look.
I saw it from the 3038.
Champ.
I try to run the play.
Yeah, play. See, look, this is what time
Next
Ohio.
time I should have just fucking.
This is what time Ohio plays.
So I just play the fucking numbers for no reason.
That's all right.
Bitch.
It goes like that. Look.
Fucking bitch.
This is what time Ohio. So by the time you woke up, and I was already in it. So.
They dropped the balls the same time.
Yeah.
Or so.
So.
Oh Lord, I saw it with that 3038. I was like, there's my 888 with a 5.
Still fire. Now. Alright, so I'm damn sure gonna load some of that money on there. Watch this board. I'm gonna do 6466. I just hope it doesn't fall.
Wait.
666 with a 4. Cause I need to come out.
That my 111 with a 6 might fall from that one.
Gotta watch the rest of this board. Look at that.
111 with a 6. That's what I said. I got it from that.
Oh, you got it from that today?
Yes, that's why I said I need to play 888 with a 5 now.
I would have told you that because Maryland played right after Ohio, so AAA with a 5 already came out. It doesn't show up on this yet. I thought you meant like that came yesterday.
Oh.
I mean, I was playing the game, so
I
couldn't
got it
understand
from
you.
this.
Yes,
I flipped the 3s to 8s.
I couldn't
flipped the 0 to 5.
I couldn't.
And then Quinn is saying, or whatever her name is saying 888 with a 4. So I'm like, the 0 might be a 5 or a 4.
Yeah. I was
So now we just we wasted money just now.
That's cool though that you caught it off of watching the board. So, but the thing is, it already fell though. Damn,
I just wasted our money like that. Oh,
don't look at it like that. Look, we still got other good numbers out there. We only wasted $4. See what I'm saying?
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasted 8.
Remember, look now, this board do that like that. 'Cause 888 with a 4 still can roll out.
All right.
I still got 888 with a 3 going, and 333 with an 8.
That's my 111 with a 6. I see 116, and then off of cash 3 yesterday.
I need to go.
And then today we got 7616. It might give me my 111 with a 6.
I'm
just not playing the evening though.
It fell, so it should come back. That's what I needed. That's what normally happens. But I just don't know where it's going to fall back at. It came back to 2 states already.
Because I saw that cash 3, I was like, ooh, that's my clue, that's my go. I was like, let me play my 111 with a 6.
Texas gotta throw my fucking 999 It keeps coming up in quick ticks.
It fucking mirrored from Maryland. Nah. I'm watching y'all. Now what's y'all's flips?
999 with an 8.
So then I'm gonna spit out 333 with a 0 or 333 with a 9. 333 with an 8. 333 with a 0. Hold you. 333 with a 0.
Damn, that 333 with a 5 came out. Bang on that guy. Let me go watch it. Let me see yesterday. I'm gonna be sick if I see signs that shit yesterday and I'm just overlooking. Chick-fil-A with a 5. Let's go. Okay. No, not really. Okay. 8511 850. Okay.
Whoa, I'm gonna go upstairs and do that after you leave. Fix my computer. You still live?
No. Oh, yes, I'm live on fucking Facebook though.
My bad.